Dynasty Baseball coming your way on the show. It's San Diego taking, now it's the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz.
The shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz.
Swing and a ground ball. Berkman takes it to the bag. One out in the top of the first. Here's Riley Green. Yeah, that's fouled off. One down, base is empty. On the corner for a strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
That's too low. And that's ball 1. On the ground to Devers. Devers throws on to first. 2 up, 2 down. And here is Manny Ramirez. Nobody on his team has a better batting average than he does, Siggy. And first offering is fouled off. And that's outside. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. 2 outs, base is empty. On the ground to the left, and it goes just foul. Here's a 1-2. Ripped to short. Mauricio with the throw to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. And we're back. Towing the slab in today's game, Bryce Miller. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working. But if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Green hauls it in, and there's 1 away. Now the number 2 hitter, Riley Green. First offering, and it just misses.
1-0.
Ramirez on the move. Snags it for the 2nd out. And the batter now is Rhys Hoskins. In the air out towards right center. Green running hard to get it. He's got it. And that's the 3rd out. New inning getting started. Now at the plate, Gleyber Torres.
Gleyber Torres. Now pitching.
And a pitch. Ball 1, no strikes. And a swing and a miss there.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Out towards right center field. Judge getting an angle on it. Makes the catch, 1 down. Ethan Salas digs in now. In there for strike 1. Now one miss.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
And a count 1-2. One down, base is empty. Stays alive.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And that's with the swing. It's a strikeout. And here's the catcher, Pudge Rodriguez. Ground ball left side. Boots it.
He's safe.
Sean Green getting ready to hit.
Number 50, Sean Green.
On the ground, right side. Torres over to first, and that is the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the first baseman, Lance Berkman. This one drilled, right center field. That one heading for the fence, and gone! They must be going crazy in the dugout. It's 1-0. Willie Mays digging in now. Ground ball up the middle. In plenty of time at first. Mays retired at first. And here is Devers. Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike.
Yeah, and here's a fun stat on Devers. He's at his best when he's hitting homers and doubles, and by the time he was 26 years old, Devers already had over 150 home runs and more than 200 doubles. He's just the 15th player in baseball history with those kinds of numbers at that age.
This one could be trouble. Around first, heading for two. Into second, and he's got it doubled. One out, runner at second. Here comes Gleyber Torres. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1. Runner at second here, one gone. Foul ball, still 0-2. Just a slow ground ball this time. And Gleyber Torres retired.
Good late bite on that slider. Got the hitter out in front, rolled over on it. Exactly what he was supposed to do.
It gets down, base hit. Headed for the plate. But now he hits the brakes and hustles back to third.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Ronnie Mauricio, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike one. In the dirt, blocked. Well done behind the dish. Out to center. Green settles under it. And that will end the inning. And we're back. Now it's going to be Nick.
Nick Curry. Now pitching. Header.
And there's a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. Sliced hard but foul. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. That one the other way. That's a hit. And the tying run is on with a leadoff single. Now it's Devers. at the plate. Ground ball right side, could be two. Off balance feet, there's one. Now over to Berkman, double play. So it's their last chance in this one. Ellie De La Cruz will hit next. Grounded out his first time. Fly ball down the line. And it drops in. So the tying run reaches with two away.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. I really like the approach to that swing. That was a good change.
Runner on the go. Ball outside.
He's dead.
And that's a stolen base, not even close. And the tying run is now in scoring position. Hard hit, base hit. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single. It's 1-1.
Gets it done to drive in the run and tie it back up. Nice job of driving.
Now pitching. Robert.
Stepping in, Manny Ramirez. And downstairs.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Green, the runner at first with two gone. And that misses. And it's 2-1.
That's a good pitch there. One strike. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Next offering misses. And that's ball 3.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's the third out. Bottom of the inning, Aaron Judge at the plate. Reaching down and makes the grab. Now the left fielder, Riley Green.
Great swing of the bat right there. Trying to get on as that go-ahead run. He just wasn't able to find a hole.
Off the mark there, ball 1. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
He's going to have to make sure that he stays patient because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch around him. And when he doesn't see other guys doing anything, what you can do is become a little too aggressive and chase out of the zone.
Rhys Hoskins to the plate. Swings and misses. Strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Hoskins pushes it foul. Trying to send this to extra innings. That gets down for a hit. Makes the turn and heads for second. The throw in, but he's in there easily. Lance Berkman, the next to hit. He's already homered here in this one. Pitch misses, and that is ball.
Counts 1-0.
Green on the run. Makes the grab. And that is the third out of the inning. Start of the fourth. Gleyber Torres up to the plate.
Second baseman, Gleyber Torres.
And that's
Ball,
off
that's inside.
the inside edge. And it's 1-0. And
That's
another
a
ball. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Bringing the cheese on
2-1.
that one.
And a base hit on the line. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score, and it's an RBI single. They take the lead. It's 2-1. Ethan Salas now at the plate. First
Ball.
pitch misses. In the air, left side. Green going after it. Great catch, foul ground up against the wall.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Rodriguez, batting with one down, takes a strike. Next pitch is downstairs. Just missed. Torres over at first with one away. Fired to second. Out. To Berkman. In time. That's an inning ending. Bottom of the fourth. Here's the second. Center fielder Willie Mays. Now a move being made at second base. Coming in as a pinch runner, Jorge Mateo. Right through there for a strike.
In today's game, outs are valuable, so guys aren't just willing to give themselves up to advance a runner. They're trying to drive him in as well in the process. So I don't expect him to shorten up and just try to hit behind the runner here.
Mateo back safely. Here's the pitch. Runner on the move. No throw. Safe at third. It's a stolen base. And the tying run is now only 90 feet away. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Squeezes it. Runner tags for home. He's in there.
Well, we got ourselves a new ball game. Nice job right there at the plate. Sacrifice fly, and he gets in the tying run.
Devers takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. One out, base is empty, and a run in. And here in extra innings. Just missed. Swing and a miss, and now 2-2.
2-2 to count.
Kurtz. Here's the tag, and he's out.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul. And now the 0-1. That's to third. Devers. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now they turn things over. Over to the southpaw, Danny Coulombe.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
And that one misses up and in. And the count even 1-1. Hit on the ground to short. They put the tag on him. And here's the first baseman, Nick Kurtz. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
And that's downstairs. And the count 1-2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Devers. Now, he's 0 for 1. Just missed.
That's inside.
With the go-ahead run at first, here in extra innings. And he grounds one to the right side. And it gets by him. And that extends the inning. Big at bat coming up with Elly De La Cruz stepping in. 1 for 2. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0-1.
Green, the runner at third. Moncada at first. 2 out of the inning. And there's a ball.
1. I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. In to score is the runner from third. It's an RBI single. 3-2. They take the lead. First and second. 2 outs. Riley Green getting ready to hit. Fouled off. He was late. 2 on, 2 outs. 0-2 now as he swings through it.
They really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
On the ground, right side. He takes it on his own. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. And we're back, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate.
Now pitching, Eric Gagne.
Throw comes back in. The tying run stops at third with nobody out.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Pitch was on the outside. Didn't go the other way with it, but still a nice job of using the big part of the field to find a hole. No way he hits it that well if he hooks around the baseball there.
And that one fouled off.
He's falling behind in a huge spot, Boo. Got to do what it takes to come through. Maybe choke up on the bat a little bit, spread out those feet, whatever it takes.
Trying to close out a 1-run lead. And the home team trying to pull it out. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Brings it in. Runner tagging from third. Save!
Well, that's a quality at bat right there. You know the situation. You need something in the air and deep enough, and that's exactly what he did. Good pass to the baseball.
Ripped on a line. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away. Here's the left fielder, Riley Green. Both 2 in this one. Just missed. And another ball.
2-0 count. Great hitter at the dish. If you're going to miss, you've got to miss outside the zone. You miss inside the strike zone, you'll be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
He's got it, and that will end the inning. All set for the start of the inning. Now the left.
The left fielder, Manny Ramirez. Now pitching.
Ball back
Just
outside.
missed. That one is absolutely belted. On a dead sprint, racing back. Drops into the glove. Runner tags at second, and he makes it up to third with 1 away. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And now Gleyber Torres. Fastball in for a strike, and it's 0-1. Green takes his lead at third with one away. And that's outside.
That pitch is out.
And it's a ball and a strike.
Ball 2.
Skips in, and excellent work to corral that one. Could have been dangerous. And a swing and a miss.
2 balls, 2 strikes. The count's full.
In the dirt. Wow, that's a great job behind the dish there. This to third. Whips it across. Now 2 away as they get a run across. Ethan Salas will hit next. First
Inside
pitch
ball.
doesn't find the zone. Weaver, 31 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2014. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. He sends one out the opposite way. It's 5-3. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Mays under this one. And that'll do it. Bottom of the 6th inning. And now here is Rhys Hoskins. Hard hit left side. Tosses to first. Leadoff man retired in the 6th. Jorge Mateo now maybe expecting a bunt here. Third baseman playing in on the edge of the grass. Swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
Breaking ball misses down and away.
That's ball 2.
1 out and a runner
We
at
got 2
second.
balls, 1 strike.
And it drops in. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He'll score easily. And it's an RBI single. And they trail by 1. 1 down. And now the center fielder, Willie Mays.
Ball.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind
He's
the
good.
dish. You have to be careful here.
Over to first, and he's saved.
He's got plus speed, but in this situation, all eyes are...
Mateo runs. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. That's out number 2. So they're down to their final out. Rafael Devers, the next to hit. Mateo runs. That's it for a strike. He's safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. Here's the pitch. Runner goes again.
0-1.
There's a ball. Uh-oh, throw goes to second. And that's too high.
Up there.
And the
Inside,
slider
ball 3.
just misses. But you know, this righty's got to be worried about one swing ending the
Ball
game.
4.
Wow, you actually said it
Perfect.
this time. Normally, you kind of dance around it.
Here's Gleyber Torres.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there.
Out to short. Throws across the
He's out.
diamond. Out to end it. Riverboat Field. Diamond Dynasty base. Now here is Stephen Kwan. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. And this one is off and running. Strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
Swung on, popped up left side. Mauricio. Hauls it in for the out. Ketel Marte up to the plate. And that drops in for a strike.
Backdoored him with the breaking ball. Just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
Big swing and a miss.
For whatever reasons, this is a hitter that performs better in night games. We'll see what he brings in this one.
Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. Up with it, fires to first. And there's two gone following the strikeout. Now it's Jose Ramirez.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
Torres. And makes the grab. And that is that. We go to the bottom of the first. Here is Aaron Judge. On the ground, out to short. Marte throws to first in time. And a quick out, number one. Here's Riley Green. That one to first, Shanuel. He'll do it himself. And two quick outs in the bottom of the first here tonight. And here is Hoskins. Inside. Ball one.
I think it's very important to establish the inside part of the plate early. It sets the tone for the rest of the game.
A little bit high. Two balls, no strikes.
2-0 count to a guy like this at the plate. You've got to throw a pitcher's pitch. Don't just try to get a strike. He could make you pay.
Into left center for a base hit. The throw into second, around first, digging for two. Trying to wiggle out of a rundown now. Well, he thought about two, but he's back to first safely.
Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
And here is Lance Berkman, lifted in the air, right field. And that moves the go-ahead run to scoring position with two gone. First and second, two outs. Mays now at the plate. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one. First and second, two down. High fly ball down the left field line. Quan settles underneath it, makes the grab, and that is second inning set to go. And now the first baseman, Nolan Shanuel. Hit on the ground to the right side. He steps on the bag. Leadoff man retired here in the second. And now it's the catcher, Gary Sanchez. Swings through that one. 0-1.
0-1.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Out to short, into the outfield, base hit.
Back against the wall with two strikes, but found a way. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over.
And that one gets away at the plate. Sanchez into scoring position on the wild pitch, and there goes the double play possibility. Man at second. Strike one to Kike Hernandez.
I got one ball, one strike. Two balls.
In the dirt. No advance. Good job behind the dish. Swings and misses. Struck him out. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And now here's Jeff McNeil. Ground ball to the right side. And it's just foul. That was close. Hot shot to first base, and he's... And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the second. Here's Rafael Devers. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
0-1's the count.
And he swings over the top there.
0-2 is the count.
He can't squeeze it, and it drops in foul. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Here's Gleyber Torres. And the first pitch misses for ball one. And that one is lifted in the air. Hernandez brings it in. And there are two down. Salvador Perez digs in now. On the ground to third. Tosses across to first. And they get Perez for the out. And we're back. Now it's the right. And we've got ourselves a pitching change. Levi Stout. That one hammered, but pulled foul. Comes up empty.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Went back to the curb, and it was a smart choice. That one hit to right. Puts it away for the out.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
Fought off foul. Stout, 27 years old, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2019. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. On to first. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. And the batter will be. The shortstop. So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Jorge Mateo. Big spot for him here. And fouled off.
Trying to keep good. Speed off the bases.
Pinch hitter coming on. Sal Frelick.
And this is a big at bat coming, Boog. Definitely a little added pressure on him here.
Swing and a drive. Back there. On its way. Ball game. He'll circle the bases, and they walk it off. 1-0 the final for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's Los Angeles taking on Colorado. All right, ready to go here. And now the catcher comes up to him. Drake Baldwin. Edge of the zone for a strike, and that's how this game gets started. That one down the line, and foul ball. That just misses, and the count is 1-2. Good eye right there.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. That one inside, and that's ball 1. Right back to him on the mound. Handles, throws the first. Quick start here this evening. 2 out, top of the 1st. Here is Gleyber Torres. And a foul ball. Here comes the 0-1. Foul ball. 2 out, space is empty. on and missed. Back here with my pal Singy. And on the mound today, Nick Pivetta. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Bottom of the first. Here comes Aaron Judge.
We all know Yankee Stadium is a great place for Judge to hit home runs. In fact, his coaches joke and say he can sneeze one out to right. Well, the scary part is
1-0.
it might be true.
Not close with that one. Ball one. And that one fouled off. And the next pitch is way outside.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
Pitch in the dirt, and now it's 3-2. It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run. Here's Riley Green.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Mitchell really on his horse for it. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. One away. And it's Rhys Hoskins up to the dish. Swings through that.
Well, strike one is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
This to center field. 2 away now. Next is switch hitting first baseman Lance Berkman.
Number 17.
Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. And it gets by him. Still able to fire over. But it's offline. And they take a 2-run lead.
Comes through with the RBI. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Slapped foul. Hit in the air out to center field. Mitchell gets under it. He makes the grab, and that ends the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Beto back to work. Got it started a little too early. Strike one.
0-1.
The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. And that is out of play. That one just misses the outside corner. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count. This one in the air center field. Mays has it sized up. And it's caught for the out. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Anthony Volpe. Swung on, belted. Judge going back on this one. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. Now it's Yordan Alvarez.
You don't get ahead in the count.
Now pitches. 'Hammer. 'Got.
hit, left field, base hit. And that keeps the inning going. Here's the center fielder, Garrett Mitchell. Up
Ball
and
one.
in, and that's ball one.
Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up.
Ball to strike. Swings through that one out in front that time.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3. And we're back. Bottom half of inning number 2. Here's the third baseman, Rafael Devers. Down and in,
no
moved
strike.
his feet. That one fouled off. Not
2
even
balls,
close
1
there.
strike.
Ball 2. That's back. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
All over that one right there. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Here comes Gleyber Torres.
Ball.
That's off the mark.
Counts
and
1-0.
that is ball 1. Base hit center field. Coming home. Here's the throw to the plate. And he's in there as 2 runs score in the play.
Picks himself up at RBI. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a
Inside,
nice
ball
line
1.
drive into center field.
Salvador Perez, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Center field. Mitchell makes his way towards it. Puts it away for the out. Ronnie Mauricio now.
The bottom of the order here, Boog. You got to go right after this guy.
As they look to pick up an add-on run. And the number 9 guy. And a base hit up the middle. Coming home. To second, but
He's
way
safe.
too late. Safe there.
He was all over that one. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride low, out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Judge rips that one. And this one looks like trouble. The run comes in from second, and it's 4-0. The throw to second is offline.
Wastes no time there. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. Brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's the Aztecs taking just about ready to roll. And starting in this one, Huascar Ynoa. What should we keep an eye on here?
4-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
Hit on the ground to short. 2 quick outs at the top of the first here tonight. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Chase Headley. Headley getting the start at third, hitting third in the lineup, and he's playing today in his home state of Colorado. Hard ground ball, base knock. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. Now here's Giancarlo Stanton. a foul ball. Swing and a miss at a slider.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound,
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that'll do it. Aaron Judge at the plate. Hunter settles underneath it, hauls it in for the out. Here's Riley Green.
he's a big, strong guy, can untie this game with one swing.
Left field, and that'll get down for a hit.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Good pitch, slider down and away, just stayed down and threw it nicely. Such an easy pitch to pull off of because you're probably thinking fastball down the middle initially.
Rhys Hoskins up to bat next, lays off for a ball. Swing and a miss, and the count 1-1. Swing and a high fly ball left field, pretty well struck. That one back, and that ball is gone. He muscles that one out of here. It's 2-0. One down. Lance Berkman getting ready to hit. On the ground to short. Zips it to first. He's out. 2 down, base is empty. Willie Mays digging in now. Swings and blasts one deep to left center, and it's into the gap. Around first and hustling for second, and he's in with a stand-up double.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
And here is Devers, missed with a changeup, and it's 1-0. Mays stands at second with 2 gone, and that's outside.
Well, he gave up the home run earlier in this inning, not pitching as aggressively here.
Fly ball center field. Hunter has it sized up, squeezes it, and that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here is Michael Conforto. New arm out of the bullpen, Danny Coulombe. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Swing and a high fly ball deep left field. That one's back there. And it is gone. And they're on the board. It's 2-1. Digging in, Robin Yount. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. He's got it, and there's one down. So up next, Drake Baldwin. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
0-1's the count.
On the ground, right side. 2 away.
Couple of pitches and a quick out.
Here's Acuna now.
Batting eighth, the right fielder, number 13, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. That one ripped. Way back there. Out of here. He shoots one out to right. It's their second home run of the inning. It's 2-2. Now batting Tristan Casas. And a ground ball to first. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. That ends the frame. And we're back. Bottom of the inning. Here's the second baseman, Gleyber Torres. And the first pitch misses in the dirt. That one missed.
Now pitching,
Kelly, the slender right-hander. And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Acuna there. And there's one down. And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate. Chris, he's currently the team leader in OPS. That one outside. And that's ball one.
A lot of pitchers have caught on to how good he is hitting the first pitch. Smart to avoid the zone right there.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That's towards center. Hunter has it sized up. Brings it in. And there are 2 outs. And now the shortstop, Ronnie Mauricio. Towards first, Casas. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. On to the third inning. And now the center fielder, Torres. New pitcher on here, Nick Sandler.
now pitching, Nick Sandler.
Just
that's
missed.
outside.
To the right side. Torres fires over to first. Leadoff man retired here in the third. The batter now, Jorge Polanco. Grounded out his first time. Yeah, that's fouled off. And that one hit to first. And he handles it himself for the out. Now the third baseman, Chase Headley. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Green settles under it and makes the catch. And that'll do it. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. It's Aaron Judge now. Kelly back to work. Swing and a miss. 98 on the gun. And Acuna able to make the grab. Riley Green the next to hit. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. 2 down. And the batter now is Rhys Hoskins. He's already homered in this game. Inside, just missed. 2 outs, base is empty. This one in the air, right field. That one gets down for a hit. Makes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw in. And he's out.
Got him. That's an out.
Cut down, and that ends the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the DH, Giancarlo Stanton.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit is probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Got him. Now one away. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Michael Conforto will climb in. First pitch misses. Man at second. Fouls it off. Still 1-2.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
On the ground right side, and that's just foul. Next offering is downstairs. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Out to short. Slides for the stop. Over to first. It's there, and that's a great play.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking.
So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Luke Weaver. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Tap foul at the plate. With the go-ahead run at third, and here in extra innings. In the dirt. Nice job behind the plate there. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
2 outs and a runner at third here in extra innings. Got him looking. And we're back. And the batter now, Lance Berkman. Now fly ball to right center. Acuna makes the grab, 1 down. Here's the center fielder, Willie Mays. Doubled his first time up.
Now pitching.
Ripped to third and caught.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
Devers
at the ball.
picks low, second trip to the plate in this one. And he swings through that one.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
Falling behind 2-1.
We got 2 balls,
2 outs,
1 strike.
and 1 in scoring position. Battling here as he fouls it away. This guy's got good power. With 1 swing, he can win it for him. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. In the dirt, and now 3-2. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. And Devers hits that one. He's under it. And that's the 3rd out. We go to the top of the 5th. Tanner Scott will take over here. He has a great slider with tons of movement. 0-1.
Hey. 0-1.
Swinging a ground ball up the middle. Oh, nice play.
He's
Throw
safe.
not in time. It's an unlikely infield single. And here comes Ronald Acuna Jr. in a huge spot. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
0-1's the count.
Ground ball left side, could be 2. Devers throws on to first. And Acuna retired. So digging in, Tristan Casas.
Now batting, the first baseman, Tristan Casas.
There's a strike.
Really good job in this spot to get
0-1.
ahead in the count. He's going to have to continue, finish off this hitter.
Swings and misses. And the count is 0-2.
0-2 is the count. One ball, 2 strikes.
In the dirt, runners hold tight. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And now the center. Fielder, Torrey Hunter. Yeah, don't need much damage here, just a base hit. Likely will score 2. Ground ball right side. Throws to first in time. 3rd out. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's Gleyber Torres.
Second baseman, Gleyber Torres. Now pitching, Jeff.
And the first offering a fastball for a strike.
That was just paint on the first pitch fastball.
Popped up. He's under it. 1 up, 1 down. Salvador Perez now at the plate. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Fought off foul. And that one fouled off. Drops into the glove. Out number 2. Now here is Ronnie Mauricio. 0 for 1 so far. That's off the inside corner. Ball 1. Up the middle. Safe at first, and an infield single keeps the inning going. Tag out, and they cut down the winning run. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6, and now Jorge Polanco. So they turn things over to the righty, Tommy Kahnle. The pitch. That to right. Judge getting an angle on it. He's got it. And there's 1 away.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Swinging a foul out of play. The 0-1. It's in and out of his glove. Into third now. So runners at the corners and 1 out. Fires to first. Quick recovery from the misplay. Pays off for the out. Here's Stanton now. Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Little chopper rolls foul. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
2 pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count.
And a swing and a miss. The hat trick. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the right fielder, Aaron Judge.
For Colorado, the right fielder.
So a change being made out at second. Entering as the pinch runner, Jorge Mateo. He's the potential winning run, so they're hoping he can score on a base hit.
0-1's the count.
Oh, 1 down. Runner takes off for third. That's ripped into the outfield. Nice grab as he reached down to make the play. Throw behind the runner, and they've got him doubled off. Riley Green will hit next. 1 for 2.
Jojo Romero.
Foul ball there. He's there. He's got it. And that's the inning. Top of inning number. Number 7. Here's the left fielder, Michael Conforto. Canley back to work. Puts a bunt down. Goes to first. Safe. And there are runners at the corners.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
Yount swings through it for strike 1.
0-1.
On the ground, Devers. Over to Torres. They get the out, but the run scores on the twin killer. And here's the catcher, Drake Baldwin. Swing and a base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
The right fielder, number 13.
Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. Bounce to the left side. Mateo fires to first on the run, and that's a nice play to end the inning. Bottom of the 7th.
Rhys Hoskins to the plate.
This one in the dirt, and the runner holds.
Now pitching, Garrett Levenwood.
Hoskins pushes a foul. So the tying run at second. Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline.
These hitters like this that have so much power, look forward to seeing them hit the ball a long way. But if you're in the stands, or you're in a broadcast booth, or you're a writer, better keep your eye on the game.
Man at second. Line to right, base hit. Throw comes back in. The tying run stops at third with nobody out.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. That was maybe even a little off the plate, but no problem getting the barrel to it. Man, he does such a nice job, and that's what you're supposed to do with the pitch in that location.
Berkman in the box. Now takes strike 1.
Kendall Graveman.
The next offering misses, and it's 1-1. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Makes the grab. Here comes the runner from third. Safe. He beats it.
Well, he's always capable of losing one over the fence. He might have just missed it right there, but a good job to drive in that run from third.
Out front and foul to the left side. Swung on, belted. Conforto trying to get to it. Squeezes it. Rafael Devers up to hit.
0 for 2 in this one.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Definitely a
Ball
swing
one,
and
no
miss
strike.
slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Just
Nope,
missed.
that's the ball.
Pitches
Three
in the
ball,
dirt.
no strike.
Ball 3.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter.
Ball four,
Hitter's got to be
take
ready
it.
to swing it. He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
Gleyber Torres up to the plate. Line drive. And no one can get there. And they hold the winning run at third here, as it'll take another 2-out hit to win this one. 2 outs, bases full. And now the catcher comes up to him. Salvador Perez. Swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
0-1. And that is out of play. Skips in, and excellent work to corral that one. Could have been dangerous.
Nope, inside, ball 2.
The winning run at third. Here, the bottom of the 7th. On the ground to the left.
That ball's
Down
foul.
the line, and it's foul. Ripped into left center for a base hit. And the final score here, 4-3. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us. We've got Diamond Dynasty Baseball tonight. It's the Moose taking on the Mavericks. And now it's going to be Rap Dixon.
The left fielder, Rap Dixon.
And that's in for a strike.
And we're underway. And that one lifted in the air center field. Willie Mays makes the play. Jeff McNeil stands in.
Batting second, the second baseman, Jeff McNeil.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Green settles under it. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. Here's Baez. And there's the strike. 2 outs, base is empty.
And that's
One
in the
ball,
dirt.
2
It's a
strikes.
ball and 2 strikes. Up the middle. Mauricio with the throw to first. And that is that. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here is Aaron Judge. First pitch swinging.
Judge enjoyed success at the
0-1's the
major
count.
league level right away. He hit 52 home runs as a rookie, breaking Mark McGwire's record, and became the first Yankee to win Rookie of the Year since some guy named Derek Jeter.
Here comes an 0-2 to Judge. And right back to the mound. Throws to first. 1 up, 1 down. Here's Riley
Batting
Green.
second, the left fielder, Riley Green.
That misses. 1-0.
1-0.
On a line, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single. And here is Hoskins. Ground ball left side, could be two. On a second, they get one, and that's two. And we're back. All set for the start of the inning. And now the switch hitting catcher, Carlos Santana. And there's a base hit to left. And a good start to the inning.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Tracks it down for the out. And there's one away. So now the DH spot, Ben Rice. And that's through there for a strike. It's 0-1. On the ground, 2-ball. To Mauricio for one. Over to first, safe.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the
Danny Coulomb on a pitch out of the pen here.
bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Late swing, foul to the left. Rice leads off first with 2 down to the inning. There's the swing and a miss.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Up the middle, collected by Torres in plenty of time to first. That's out. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here's the first baseman, Lance Berkman.
The first baseman, number 17.
In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Baez gets there. He's under it. Brings it in. And there's one down. And now Willie Mays. Line drive. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Rafael Devers in the box now. Takes strike one. Now this is in the air down the line. Tries to make the play, but it's foul.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
No score here in the second. In the air, right field, pretty well struck. Back there. Can't get there. Base hit. And the go-ahead run into scoring position. One away.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at-bat. He somehow got to that outside pitch and pulled it hard into the outfield. Not exactly what you're supposed to do with that kind of location.
Henderson. Off balance feet. There's one. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. Top half of the third inning. Now, Isaac Paredes.
Paredes. Now pitching. Robert Suarez.
Pitch misses. Ball one.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Swing and a miss. That one at
I got a ball, 1
1-0-1.
strike.
Smash to center, way back, and you can forget it. Home run. That's one way to quiet the crowd. It's 1-0. And now Gunnar Henderson. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one back there has room, and he makes the catch. Rap Dixon digging in now. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. That one not close. And that's ball 1. Suarez measures 6 feet 2 inches. He features a four-seam fastball, a sinker, a changeup, and occasionally uses a cutter. That's in for a strike on the outside corner. And it's 1-2. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. 2 outs, base is empty. Jeff McNeil getting ready to hit. And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs. Ball 1 there.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Just missed.
Wow, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
The swing and a miss. Robert Suarez. As we go to the last of the 3rd. And here is Salvador Perez. And ball 1. Next pitch is outside.
Well, an interesting situation. One swing, you can tie up the ball game. But if you're patient and work.
Swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance, and that's a fair ball. Now he turns and heads for second. Check that. He'll stop at first with a single after putting on the brakes. No outs. Runner at first. Ronnie Maurice. Now looks like it'll be a pinch hitter, Kyron Paris.
And this is a big at bat coming, Boog. Definitely a little added pressure on him here.
That's off the mark, and it's 1-0. Strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And it finds its way through for a hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. Critical at bat coming up, and in steps Aaron Judge. Flips the corner. 0-1.
0-1.
Judge comes up empty there.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
That's a ball.
A 1-run lead, and the home team trying to pull it out. Got him swinging.
Nice try, Ramon.
Riley Green digs in for a critical at bat. 1 for 1 with a single so far. That missed by a lot, and that is ball 1.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Next offering upstairs.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Steps on the bag for 1. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
Good arm side run and sink on that pitch right there. Got inside on him and got him to bounce into that out.
So it's their last chance in this one. And it's Rhys Hoskins up to the dish. Swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
That one ripped, but foul.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive
to third, and it gets by him. Around third. He'll score.
Just a huge at bat right there. There's something about pulling one down the line and shooting it through the infield that's just so satisfying as a hitter. It's just fun turning on a pitch like he did right there.
Trying to send this to extra innings. Swings and misses. And it's
No
nothing
ball,
in 2.
2 strikes.
Ripped into center, base hit. Heading for the plate. Now he stops and he's able to get back into third.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line.
And there's the third out. That'll do it for the inning. On to the fourth.
So here.
Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Alex Faedo. Makes a sliding stop. Throw to first, and that's a great play for the out. And now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. Trying to check his swing, appeal to third, and yes, he did. He went around.
Ball inside.
Hit in the air, left field. Green settles under it. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. Ball 1, no strikes. And he hits a ground ball right side. Torres over to first. Third out, and that ends the frame. Ready to go, bottom 4. And it's Rafael Devers in the box. Ripped on the ground to second. McNeil gets to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th. Gleyber Torres up to hit. He hit into a double play his first time up. Swing at a ball lifted to center field. Brings it in. Runner tags from third. Maybe bluffing there as he returns to third. Here's the catcher to hit, Salvador Perez. And he's already singled in this game. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
0-1.
Softly hit to third. Paredes fires over to first. And they get Perez for the out. Ready now for the 5th inning. And the batter now. And Rice. Faedo checks the runner. Acuna dives back in. Faedo back to work. Breaking ball inside. Ball 1. Yeah, that's fouled off. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Kicks and fires. Back foot slider struck him out. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And now the first baseman, Nick Kurtz. Throw to second, safe. And that's,
off the plate.
The inside edge. 1-0. Fought off foul.
That's a ball.
With the go-ahead run standing at second here in extra innings. That one misses, and the count is 3-1.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Swing and a miss. 3-2 now. Ball 4, he walked in, and that keeps things going. So they turn to their closer, Luke Weaver. Just missed.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
And that one fouled off.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
One out. Runners at first and second. And a good eye there.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
That one 95 to finish him off. Big spot, and up steps Gunnar Henderson. Lined, and that's a base hit. Runner around third. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single and a 2-1 ball game down. Safe there, and we've got runners at second and third with 2 away.
Well done. Drives in the run. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Swings, fouls it off, and he breaks his bat. Kurtz at third. Henderson on at second with 2 down. Out to short. In there safely.
Back-to-back base hits. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
McNeil in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. That misses the zone. And that's ball 2. Runners on first and third, 2 away here in extra innings. Late with the swing there.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That's a base hit as a run scores.
That's 3 singles in a row. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
Into center. That's a hit. Runner at third puts on the brakes. Bases now loaded with 2. Away. They hand the ball over to a new arm, Trevor Gott.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Santana stands in here, takes ball 1 low. And
Ball
another
2.
ball.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3 ball.
Base hit, 1 run in already. Another scores. 2 runs in on the play. It's 6-1. To third, tag, got him. And they're happy to just get off the field after that frame. And we're back. Bottom of the inning. Now it's the shortstop, Kyren Paris. Now a move being made for a pinch hitter, Sal Freeland. Nice opportunity for him. Runner at second with nobody out. Just missed. There's the strike. And that's a base hit. And now 2 aboard. And now big number 99, Aaron Judge. In the air, right side. Acuna has it sized up. Makes the grab, one away. Two on with one out. Now at the plate, Riley Green. 1 for 2. Runner on the move. Ground ball right side. And it goes just foul. Next
Off the
pitch
plate, ball one.
inside. And now it's even 1-1. Runner goes again. That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. Runner on the move again. And that one in the air center field. Baez settles under this one and makes the grab. Runner tags from third. Not in time. He's safe.
So many times that one gets out of here and into the seats, but he'll take the sac fly RBI. Good job to get that run in from third.
Grounds one to short. Henderson. And that'll do it. And your final.